The Rayman Legends PC Challenges servers and leaderboard servers have been down for 4.5 months, and the thing is about that, it's apparently unknown if that's going to be permanent or not, even though it's almost been half a year at this point. The reason I am making this video is because Ubisoft seems to be on the fence on whether or not this is a permanent change to the PC version of Rayman Legends. And I say that because in this thread, or in this support document, I guess, they say that these features are currently disabled for the PC platform, right here, and they are unable to confirm if they will be operational again. So that is basically an uncertain answer to that question, whether or not they will be back, or whether or not they will not be back. It's a mystery. But it's been almost half a year, 4.5 months. The Rayman Legends PC servers have been down since the beginning of October of last year. I did make a thread about this on the Ubisoft forums, and it goes into more detail to why I think this is a incredibly neglectful situation. So let's take a look at that right here. So, let's zoom in a bit. So let me go ahead and read off what this all says here. It's been getting close to 4.5 months of no PC servers, and this is a known issue. I suppose I'll present more as to why this situation is just incredibly neglectful. And then I post a screenshot of the Rayman Legends promotional page on their official website. And I continue on with, here we have the main features selling points of the game seen on the Rayman Legends main website. One of those key features being the online challenges mode. Granted, this page is not just advertising the PC version, and the servers for other platforms are indeed working just fine. But the PC version is still mentioned in the list of supported platforms, but there's no note of any kind indicating that the servers are no longer active to any degree in Rayman Legends PC. And let me go ahead and pull up the page. Here's the main site, and if you scroll down just a little bit, we have the new online challenges mode advertised right down here. And you have the PC right here alongside it. But hey, it isn't just the PC version being advertised there, right? Now, I know there's a support page right here, actually, which is the support page I showed you guys at the start, that says that the Ubisoft servers are indeed down for PC. But I don't really consider some obscure support article to compensate for the fact that the online challenges features are still being advertised to those looking to buy the game, but if they get the PC version, they are out of luck. Servers are just down. And the only way to know the servers were down is if you happen to find this obscure support article before purchasing. It is mentioned there that the servers are disabled with the inability to confirm if they will be operational again. Basically meaning it's unknown when the servers will be back, if they ever do. And again, the servers have been down for almost 4.5 months now. Is this really just a temporary outage? Or just people at Ubisoft not being bothered to fix it? And do they consider this obscure support article to be sufficient for letting PC players know the servers are not working, even though the online modes are still being advertised as features available for the PC? And then right after that, I link to the Steam page, which Steam is a PC-only platform. So if you buy Rayman Legends on Steam, you're getting the PC version. So, speaking of, here's the Steam store page of just the PC version of the game. Pretty much the same text as before, but text that's intended to sell just the PC version. The online challenges mode is mentioned, but it's not currently functional, and has not been functional for almost 4.5 months. Is this really just a temporary outage? Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway, next paragraph. What I want to know is, are we going to get the servers back or not? It's been over 4 months. If yes, can you get an idea of what's being done to fix it? If not now, any plans for any future attempts to fix it? If not, can we please get rid of these selling points that the game no longer has? These aren't functional features right now, and will never be functional ever again for as long as nothing is done at Ubisoft to bring the servers back for the PC version. I just want to know if the servers are coming back or not. I just want closure somewhere, and not this sense that the game is just being abandoned by Ubisoft with outdated and false selling points for a game that is in fact still being sold. And if they do finally come back up, what happens if they go back down again? And stay down for months for the same reason. I'd honestly argue that letting key community members of Rayman Legends have their own servers set up that they can self-manage and maintain on their own, as well as mod rates to keep hacked scores from appearing. But I know that is its own can of worms, and I understand if that doesn't want to be considered. I mainly just want to know what is to come of the PC servers, and why it feels like it's being abandoned, rather than actually being closed off officially. So, basically, my main concern, just to summarize what I said in this entire thread, is my main reason of being upset is not because the servers are down. It's because they're down without any sort of closure or any sort of official saying that they're going to be just closed forever. They're saying that they are down, that they have said that they are down. They have disabled the servers, but they haven't said if that's going to be permanent. And if it's not permanent, then why have they been down for almost half a year? That, like, if they're going to close the servers down, just say they're going to do it and make it official. They haven't done that. Now, this has not received any replies from anyone at Ubisoft. There has been a reply from one of the more prominent PC players of Rayman Legends, but that's it. It's not like Ubisoft isn't active on the forums. If we go to a different thread, so we go over here, there's this thread about challenges not showing up for achievements and whatnot. I'm not sure what this issue is all about, really. That I don't really care too much about achievements, but it is an issue. But the last reply before Ubisoft replied a few hours ago was from January. That's over a month ago. And now they reply saying that the servers are just down and disabled, and this is information we already know. It's a bit weird that they just replied to this a few days after I posted my thread, but only to this thread that's over a month old in terms of its latest reply. Does this suggest that they're ignoring my thread, or are they waiting to reply to it at different points in time? I'm not sure. And again, if you do go to the Steam page, the selling point is still here. It does say the new online challenges mode is here, and it's not here anymore. It's gone. It is not present anymore. And it will never be present again for as long as Ubisoft doesn't do anything about it. And it doesn't look like they will. So if they aren't going to do anything about it, I want them to actually just say it outright. We aren't going to fix it. We're just going to shut the servers down forever and let it be that. But they haven't done that. So yeah, that's my main reason of contention. As well as the fact that they haven't replied to this thread, even though they have for other threads, and it just doesn't feel right to me. Now, while Ubisoft has basically done nothing so far about this situation, I have been doing my best to try to restore the challenges to some extent for the PC version. It's not really online, but I am doing my best to actually bring the challenges rotation back to a state where PC players can at least play the challenges, even if there is no leaderboard system. So what I have been doing is I've been using the Wii U version of the game. I've been using a hacked Wii U, where I can... let me load up my desktop. I've been using JKekoU, which is a RAM viewer editor for the Wii U. I connect this to my hacked Wii U, and I just grabbed a seed from here. For example, this is a seed for today's daily challenge, which is a land speed challenge. I've been going to the challenges every day so far, just to see what the seeds are for everyone, and I've been adding them to this spreadsheet here, where there is a list of challenges since the start of February, where I've been writing down all the seeds and the challenge types for all the dailies and the weeklies that have occurred since February 2nd. And this is the only way I've been able to get the challenge seeds, was to hack my Wii U, and grab the seeds from the Rayman Legends version on this console. The challenges rotation on the Wii U and the PC were the same. Like, they were on the old gen. It's what the community calls old gen challenges rotation. So that would be the PC, Wii U, Xbox 360, and PS3 were all on the same challenges rotation. So if PC players want to go back to playing the challenges to some extent, they can just grab the seeds I grabbed from here on that spreadsheet, and then they can use the challenges seed manager made by Loris from a few years back, and I'll show you that right here. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the Rayman Legends Challenge Manager or Seed Manager. That you go either or. If you click Enable Training Room, it will install a Training Room mod for Rayman Legends where you can enter the challenges without connecting to the servers. So you can just enter a challenges painting of any level, which is built into the game. Like that feature's always been in the game. It's just been hidden away. But when you enter one of those types of challenges, it's completely random. You don't control the seed at all. So what you have to do is use the Seed Manager. So when you enable the Training Room and you load up a challenge, you click Load Challenge, and you're able to enter your seed that you want for that specific challenge into here, and then you just restart the level, and then you have your challenge. That's what you have to do. So if you want to play today's daily challenge, which I actually haven't put on the spreadsheet yet, I'm actually going to do that real quick. So this is the seed. We got the challenge type. We got the challenge level name. Okay. And then we have the daily extreme, which is a Lums Pit challenge. So that's the seed for that. I already had this written down. I just forgot to put on the spreadsheet. And then I'll just grab the challenge level name, or configuration name, technically configuration. And there we go. Fully up to date now. So if you wanted to play today's land speed challenge, you just grab the seed from here, you click copy, you open the seed manager with Rayman Legends up. I don't have the game up right now, but you would paste the seed here, you would apply the change, and then there you go. You just restart the challenge, and then you have the challenge that is actually up for all consoles on old gen. But you don't have any sort of online features or anything, so there's no leaderboards, and technically there's no ghosts. But there is a way around that I found. So if you are to navigate to your Rayman Legends install directory, wherever it might be, all you have to do is go into game save Ghost, and if you have completed any runs in any of the challenges, so that would be like if you die in a challenge, not restarts, not a level restart, but if you die, if you complete the challenge objective or anything like that, a ghost file will generate. So this is one I did from yesterday, or this morning, like early this morning. So I have a generated ghost file called save.ghost. So these are these two here. All you have to do is rename one of these ghost files to be load. So you get rid of the number and the save, you just name it load. You keep the challenge level name behind it and everything. And when you have one of these files, your ghost will automatically load in your challenge. So at the very least, you can record your own ghosts and race your own ghosts so you can actually keep track of you're on pace on getting a PB in a challenge or not, especially if it's a speed challenge. Or you could actually send these ghost files to your friends that also play the PC version, and they can race your ghosts that way. But that's basically it. There's no online servers to automate all of this. This has to be all done manually. So every time you finish a run, you have to go into your save ghost file folder and rename your ghost file. And you also have to constantly babysit this folder, because once there's 50 ghost files for any given level saved, it won't save anymore, so you have to delete ghost files constantly, so it's not entirely convenient. But that's just how it is. This is the only way to play the challenges on PC right now, which is kind of convoluted, especially for me, but it's still, for people that are just trying to play the challenges, they still have to grab the seed from the spreadsheet. They have to copy it. They have to download the seed manager, the challenges manager, and install the training room, go into the training room painting in the game, enter the challenge, enter the right painting, and also make sure you enter the right challenge configuration, which I also have written down as notes for under each challenge seed, and then copy the seed and paste it in your seed manager and apply the changes. Restart the level, and then you're in the challenge that you want to play. For me, my additional steps is actually having my RAM viewer for my Wii U, looking at the challenges on the Wii U, finding the seeds for it, copying all that stuff into the spreadsheet and the Discord server. Yeah, those are my steps. Yeah, that's a lot. And it's not entirely convenient. And it'd be nice if the servers were back, you know? Or if they aren't coming back, I would like to know. I want some closure there so I can actually feel confident in moving forward and just trying to bring support back to the challenges to a more greater degree, or maybe some things are automated somewhere. I can probably work with Loris to help with that, maybe. Depends on what his schedule is like. So that's the situation that the PC servers are in right now, obviously. I just went over it. I've been doing what I can to get the servers, at least not necessarily back, but to actually like try to preserve what the servers used to do, basically. So I've been providing the challenge seeds, all the challenge configuration file names you have to make sure you select properly, as well as like the challenge type and their distance or whatever their objective goal is on that spreadsheet. And I made it as easy as possible for PC players to continue playing the challenges, even though there aren't any leaderboards to compete with other players. You have to be in the Discord server for Rayman Legends that we have set up to share scores and whatnot, if that's something you want to do, and still try to compete in some way. That's what you have to do. Anyway, that's it. I'm just kind of upset at Ubisoft right now. I don't like that they seem to be ignoring my concerns regarding the PC version of the game, and also kind of the legality of having these false selling points for the game that aren't in the game anymore, seemingly. Like, it's been 4.5 months, and I don't know what to say. It's if it's a temporary outage, it shouldn't be temporary for 4.5 months. That's a lot of time. If it's gonna be back up, let us know. If not, keep them down. Let us know that they're going to be down. Don't be in this middle ground where no one's happy. That is just incredibly neglectful, and it's upsetting to see. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing the spreadsheet for the challenges that I have been constantly updating for the past few weeks, I'll have that linked below. I also have the link to the Discord server for Rayman Legends if you want to actually compete with other PC players, if you're interested in that. It is the main Rayman Legends Discord we've had up for a couple years now, and it's been public for a little over a year. I'll have that all linked below. I will see you guys later, though. Nothing else for me to say.